Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. And if you just happen to stumble upon this video, welcome to my channel. My name is Balice. So today's DIY is on how to make this flame maxi dress with high low bell sleeve and also kino neckline dress. So for this tutorial I used Duchess fabric, but you can also use other fabrics like crepe, silk, any other fabrics that have this kind of drape. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using 4 yards of fabric, my matching zipper, and these are the measurements I'm going to be working with for this tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to do is to fold my fabric into two and then form a triangle with it. So to know the amount of fabrics to fold, I'm going to do the calculation and explain that first. So my gown length is 55 inches and then my half length is 15 inches. So my gown length minus my half length is going to give us our skirt length, which is 55 minus 15. So that means my skirt length is 40 inches. And then my waist is 28 divided by 3.14 because we are working with half a circle. And that's about 8.9. So let me just assume that's like 9 inches, approximately 9 inches. So 40 plus 9, that's 49, plus 1 inch smaller ones, that's 50. So that means I need to fold 50 twice. So that means I need like 100 inches. So if you're working with centimeter, please kindly just follow the same procedure. So I'm going to assume this is my fabric. Then I'm going to assume that is my 60 inches part and then the 4 yards part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold 50 in two places. So that means for this part I have 50 and then for the other edge I have 50 and the remaining part is the excess fabric I have. And then from that part I'm just going to fold a triangle. After which I'm going to take my waist circumference and then I'm going to take my skirt length and I'm going to cut out. So that's basically what I'm going to do next. And we're going to have our flay for the lower part. So I folded my fabric into a triangle and then I'm going to take my waist circumference minus half an inch. So I'll be marking 8.5 inches on the upper part of the triangle. I'll be forming like a semicircle with that. I'm just connecting those points and we can see our curve. So the next thing I'm going to do is to take my gown length plus 1 inch similar ones. So that means I'll be marking 41 inches there. And I'm going to form like a semicircle also. The next thing is just to cut my lower parts. Then I'll cut the waistline. After cutting, we should have 180-degree flay. The next thing is to cut the asymmetric high-low sleeve. So on the part, I have 32 inches. I have 32 inches on the part. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold it into 4. So I'm using the remaining fabrics for this. So I folded into 2 and then I'm folding into 4. So after folding into 4, I'll just go ahead and fold it into 8. So the next thing I'm going to do is just to mark 16 inches round. And I'll go ahead and cut that out. So after cutting out, we should have this, a full circle. And I have it in 4 pieces, which is for both sleeves. So the next thing I'm doing is just to fold the smaller part of it on the larger part. So I'm folding about 11.5. And then I'm going to mark 1.5 inches for my sleeve circumference. After which I'm just going to cut that out. So we have the shorter part on that edge for the front part of the sleeve, and then the larger part for the back part of the sleeve, and then we have the sleeve opening. So from the remaining fabric, I cut out the fabric for our upper part. So for the length, I have 16 inches, which is 15 inches for my half length plus 1 inch. And then for the width, I have about 12 inches. And then I have the allowance for my zipper. So I will just start inserting my measurements. But before that, I decide to pin it down so it doesn't move around. So the first line I'll be making is my armhole line, which is 8 inches. So I'll just go ahead and connect that. Then I'll also mark my bust point, which is 10 inches. And I'll also go ahead to connect that. After which I'm going to take my shoulder measurement, which is 15 divided by 2, 7.5. Then I'll connect that to my armhole line. And I'm just making my armhole curve. And then for my neckline, I'm taking 5 inches because this is like a boat or canoe neckline. And for the front neck depth, I'm taking 3 inches. And for the back neck depth, I'm taking 1.5 inches. Then I'm also taking 1 inch down for my shoulder slant. And then 1.5 inches for my back neckline. I will just go ahead and make the neck curve. And then I will start inserting my other measurements. So the first one is my bust divided by 4 plus 2.5 inches. And then my waist divided by 4 plus 2.5 inches, and then 1 inch for that. So I just went ahead to insert that. And then I'm going to connect that. After which I'm going to mark 4 inches at that point. And then on my bust point, I marked 4 inches also. So I'll connect both points. And then I'm going to form my dart by taking ½ inch at both sides. And then I'm going to connect that also. So this is going to be for our basic bodice. And then I'm trying to form my front armhole. I'll just go ahead and mark 1 inch in and then form a new armhole for my front armhole. After which I'm just going to cut it out. I'm notching the dart point so I can know where it all falls. Then I'm cutting out the back piece first so I can then cut out the front piece. So after cutting out, this is what we have for the back piece. I'll just go ahead to form the darts for both pieces. And for the front piece, I'll trace out the neckline and then trace out the armhole. And I'll also go ahead to form the darts for both sides. Then I went ahead to cut out the upper parts of the sleeve, after which I'm going to stitch it and then I'm going to attach the asymmetric high-low sleeve to it. The shorter part is going to be at the folded edge of the sleeve, while the longer part is going to be at the stitched part of the sleeve. So I just went ahead to notch it so I can know which part falls where. So I'll be fixing it this way. And then I went ahead to fix my dart and also join the shoulder. The next thing I'm going to do is just to join the sides of this upper piece. I'll be joining with the 2.5 inches allowance I added. So I'm done joining. And I'm also done joining this sleeve to the high-low sleeve. So the next thing I'm going to do is to attach the sleeve to the upper piece. I'll just go ahead and join that. So after joining, this is what I have. So I'll just go ahead and attach the lower piece to the upper parts, right side facing each other. So after joining, this is what I have. I'll go ahead to hem the neckline, hem the sleeves, attach the zipper, and then hem the lower part of the dress. This is the final outcome of the dress, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial and find the tutorial helpful. And if you do, don't forget to smash that like button, and if you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment section. And if you enjoy this tutorial, I have more DIYs that I'm going to link on the screen so you can check that out. So thank you so much for watching till the end, and I will see you in my next tutorial inshallah. Assalamu alaikum and bye for now.